Greetings, my spooky and satanic cult members, and welcome to another terrifying, madness-filled episode of Unholy Encounters. I'm your host, the one and only Samara Hex Di'Angelo, bringing you a night of horrors, haunts, and hellish delights. Tonight's guest is a truly sinister spectacle, a certified demonic diva who serves horror with every step, every look, and every blood-curdling performance. And I know for a fact she's one of my coven sisters straight from the depths of hell. Father Hades, or as some call him, Lucifer, or, Satan, or as I say, Daddy, has given me the official confirmation. Do you think she's like every Orlando queen? Well, you can march yourself right to the fiery pits where you belong. So without further ado, scream for your lives and welcome the one, the only, This is Madness.
Hello, hello, hello.
How are you
Before you
doing?
start, before you start,
Yeah.
I need to do something real quick because I need to summon all the spirits. That way they allow me to express as my true self. This is madness.
Yes.
So give me a space. Is this a safe space?
This is a safe place.
Okay, so give me 1 minute. I need to summon them. Bukaki, 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 bukaki. Oh, oh. Okay, I'm here.
Madness is here.
Oh,
How are you doing, Diva?
I'm being great. And you?
I'm doing pretty well over here.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
So tell me about this look that you're wearing.
I don't know. I just thought, let me just put a simple, just ritual look, just to serve the kids what they want. You know,
Yes.
it's just a simple, like to go to the grocery or stuff like that.
Well, I'm loving this demonic spectacle that you have on tonight.
Oh, thank you. Trying to find my light, but oh Jesus, it's not working for me today. Oh, there you go. Ooh.
So we know you're here to slay on this interview, but tell me, when you walk into a room, what kind of fear do you like to strike into the hearts of mortals?
I I like that people feel that I'm going to kill them because at the end of the day, every time I perform, I like to just suck a little bit of their souls, just a little bit, so they come back. But I love to entertain.
Open this door so I can get a little light on me.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that works a little bit better.
Ugh, I hate the light.
Girl, so do I. It's darkness all around over here.
Ugh.
Well, before we go any further, it's
Yeah.
time to turn up the heat and dive into Infernal revelations. So we're
Oh,
going to expose our truths, spill that demonic tea, and stir the cauldron of chaos.
oh, I love that. I
So,
love
Madness, you ready
chaos.
to get into it?
Yes, I love chaos. Let's go.
So let's talk about how you got into Orlando Drag Race Live. What was
Oh,
it like when you got that call saying you were officially on the season? Were you expecting it, or did you nearly summon a demon from sheer excitement?
so how can I describe the feeling? Oh, I know. So, um, I'm gonna tell you something.
Mm-hmm.
Um, this body belongs to a mortal, and this
Yes.
mortal, he's a nurse. He works in the ER.
Mm-hmm.
So the other day, he was working, right? And I was watching, in the shadows. And, you know, Trump was talking in the TV and he was, being himself, very nasty and whatever. And
Yeah.
he was um, attending a patient and the patient starts saying like, "Ooh, that's what I voted for him because he's a great president." Ooh, and start just talking a lot of shit. And I started just peeking through. I said, "Let me take over, baby. Let me take over." And I said, "Why are you here, sir? Why are you here?" I said, he said, "Oh, I haven't pooped like in 2 weeks." I'm like, "Yes, I can see that. You're full of shit. So let me help you." He's like, "Oh, yes. Oh, and do you know all those transgenders are riding the airplanes? That's why the airplanes are crashing." I'm like, "You know what? You know what? I'm gonna do something for you. Your medication hasn't worked. The enema hasn't worked. You haven't pooped, right?
Mhm.
So let me do something for you." I fisted a trumpist.
Ah.
How about that? How about that? I fisted a trumpist. I said, "This is the treatment. Rah! Give me that shit. Rah! Can you poop now?" So the feeling was kind of the same. It was
Mhm.
like, "Oh, I'm happy. I'm relieved. I'm ready to serve. And if I have to face another trumpet, I will."
So now
Did I
you
answer
and
your question?
I'm just gonna keep rolling with questions for you.
Oh, I love it. Let's go.
Now you and I both haunt the Orlando scene. Now I know
Mm,
you're more spooky, where I'm more of like emo doll over here.
yes, I
So and
can be spooky.
I
I
know
can
the
be
city must be
spooky.
losing its mind seeing you on the show. Have you been
Yes.
feeling the love, the fear, or maybe a little bit of both?
Um, you know what? I don't really care. I don't care. I'm present.
Mhm.
I'm gonna do my shit. And yes, I've been feeling love from my sisters and from my fans from Nicaragua. So yeah, I mean, fear always. They fear me, but they love me. So yeah, but at the end of the day, I don't care. I don't care if you love me or if you hate me. I will still show up and do my. Oh, my nail!
Oh, you okay, Diva?
Fuck you, bitch. Fuck you. Come here. Yes, I'm good. Hi.
Well, okay, so let's get into some shocking questions for Inferno.
Ooh.
So the gag for me was how you took your Meet the Queens video to the next level, going full demonic, full satanic, and making sure everyone knew exactly what kind of nightmare they were dealing with.
Yeah.
Walk me through that vision.
They still have no idea. They don't have no idea what they're getting to. Because let me tell you something about this little horror called Madness.
Mhm.
I can do it all. I can do it all. Or at least I'm gonna make you believe that I can do it all.
Yes,
Okay? Are you following me?
I am following.
So they don't know what they get themselves into because it's not gonna be crazy. It's gonna be
Mhm.
madness.
It's gonna be
And
madness and
I
like the
don't
drag
know.
name.
I don't know. Like today, I just feel like, you know what? I feel like kind of like a sexy Beetlejuice, but let me put like Satan. I don't know
Mhm.
somewhere because he has to be present every. You don't know with me. I think the other night I went out and I said, you know what? Let me just be a sexy witch. Let me not be too extra.
And I
But
saw that on Sunday too.
you saw me. So, like I said, in the competition, I can be a burrito.
So
Really
people are
easy.
never gonna know what they're gonna get.
Never gonna know. Maybe I will be a truck because I look like a truck. People don't know. It's the unexpected. But I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna slay every single night because that is how it's written in destiny.
Yes.
What was the question again?
No, it's
Oh,
okay.
my look for the
We're
Mina
going
Queen.
on.
Oh, yeah, for my look for the Mina Queens, I just say, you know what? I have this outfit that is like covered like in little splashes of blood.
Yes. But
That, by
see,
the way,
what I love about that you made about your Meet the Queens video, it was not only like satanic and terrifying, it was more like that video was fucking hilarious.
oh yes. You know what? So I said, because I saw all my outfits. This is something I saw, my promo look, I saw it. Because I'm not a sewer.
Mhm.
I don't know how to sew, but I am a drag queen that has sewing machines.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
So I hate waiting for people to bring me gowns. So I said, you know what,
Hmm.
bitch, if you learn how to suck dicks, if you learn how to take it, you can learn how to sew.
That
And I
part.
learned. And I learned. So I make the outfit and I say, you know what? I need a crown because hello.
Yes.
I cannot wait for the finale. So let me make myself a crown. So I make myself a wicked witch crown.
Hmm.
And I don't know, I just said, let me just go and show these kids what is the witch made for. And that day we recorded, our photos, they took our pictures, and they say, okay, you are gonna just walk and you're gonna say like your name, what are you from for the season? I'm like, okay,
Hmm.
perfect. I'm the witch. I'm the witch. And I was walking and I saw this bitch, Jordan, standing in front of me. And I said, this bitch, I'm gonna kill her. Let me stop her. So I just summoned a little demon that I call Bahal, and I said, move, bitch! And she was like, oh! And she moved. I was like, hi. Oh. Yeah,
And Madness is there.
I'm
So
here.
speaking of gags, you mentioned you found Trade of the Season in Diamond Bonnet. Okay, spell it. Do you want to fuck her or what is it?
Well, here's the team. Here's the team. Everybody was saying Jordan. Jordan
Hmm.
is not my type. Mm, not my cup of tea. And did I forget to brush my teeth? Oh, maybe I was eating Oreos. So, um, so I'm a rebel. If everybody say Jordan, I'm gonna be like, no, fuck Jordan. He's
Hmm.
not even my type. And I was scrolling to their Instagram to check, to check how they look out of track. And
Yeah.
I was like, okay, let me see this one. I was like, ugh, ugh, ugh. And then I went Diamond.
There goes.
That's the only thing I'm gonna say.
Well, if we see if we see a Corey and Lydia behind the scenes, we know where it came from.
Well, like if she's down, I listen. I cannot maintain a boyfriend because at the end of the
Yes.
day, I'm. Can I be vulnerable with you right now?
Yeah.
Yeah. Um. Every time I fell in love, I cannot help it to kill my boyfriend. So I don't want
Oh.
this to happen to Diamond. Right, puppy? I still love you. Mm. So
See,
I'm just gonna keep her, how she is because she's beautiful. But yeah, mm.
you could be like me over here. I have the King of Hell on my side, Kendall Hex Di'Angelo. So
Yeah. But I fell in love too much that I just wanna keep them here with
yeah.
me.
I mean, I kept him in hell, so he's still an incubus to
Oh
today.
well, then you can give me the
Yeah.
spell how to do that because I don't know the spell.
Well, it takes a lot of blood sucking and a lot of dark demonic magic. I'll tell you that right there.
Oh, I love that.
Okay, so let's get into Roxanne. So you also said that Roxanne Cox was your biggest competition and that you wanted her to
Uh-huh.
go home first. Now
Yeah.
that is a statement. What is
Yeah.
it about her that makes her a threat?
So, um, she can really sew,
Hmm.
not, she's not a drag queen with a sewing machine. She is a sewer,
Yeah.
she's fierce. She can lip sync the house down. She can articulate, she can emote, she can be funny. She's really funny, and I can call that bitch my friend. Like she's my
Mhm.
friend. She practically lives in my house, so I know she's fierce, and I know that the only way that I can beat her is to kill her.
Yes. I love when your video where it's like this is Satanic God is like that big bitch gonna sit on you.
Listen, and let me tell you,
Yeah.
let me tell you something. That bitch can serve it. Like we have done, a little one or two videos together just to have fun,
Hmm.
just to have fun. And that bitch, like, she can take direction. So I know she is great with improv. Like I just I'm chaos, so I don't have any
Yes.
structure. So I said, okay, bitch, I have this idea and I want you to do this. And she's like, okay, got it. And I record, she start doing something. I'm like, that's fierce. But then you do it like this and this. And she's like, got it. And then she does it. Perfect. It's done. Like one or two takes. The bitch is talented and sick
She
mean.
is.
And she's very funny. She's very shady. Like everything I want in a drag queen and in a friend, she got it. So fuck that bitch. Fuck her. I fucking hate her. Hope she gets constipated.
Well, let's get into some more shocking news. These two are my friends too, so let's get ready for this one.
Yeah.
You also stirred the pot by saying Kalia and Cinch are the drama of the season.
Oh.
Now I know they're all buddy buddy, quote unquote. Now, but back then, what was going through your mind watching them go at it?
So, like I said in my video, I I can be the fucking drama.
Mhm.
But there's a limit. There's a limit.
Yes.
And it was just very intense, but they did their thing. They talk and whatever. I don't really know what I didn't really understand. But let me tell you something. I also know Kalia like very well. I can call her my friend. Like she is the funniest. She's oh my god. Oh my god. I saw Kalia perform like in person in Manhattan.
Yes.
And there's only a few drag queens that has given me goosebumps.
Mhm.
That fucking bitch. I told her, girl, you got it. You are powerful. And when this bitch tells you you are powerful, bitch, watch her go to the top. Watch
I,
her go to the finale. Kalia, she she gives me goosebumps. Like
I
she
keep
is
I keep telling her she might be this season's lip sync assassin.
point blank, point blank. But she has a great heart. But what I
Yes.
learned about Kalia is if you are good to Kalia, Kalia is good to you.
That part.
If you are not good to Kalia, you're gonna get the worst part of Kalia. So since I met her, I've been a really good sister and have
Mhm.
a really good heart towards her. So she's been very nice and she always been very funny. So I don't know. I mean, at the end of the day, all these kids are young. So
Yes.
I am not going to, and I said it, I already said everything to them. Like, if I have beef with you, I'm not gonna post shit on the internet.
That part.
I'm not gonna post shit. The only thing I post on my social media are my tits
Yeah.
and my face and my witchcraft. But if I have beef, I'm gonna see you in person and I'm gonna tell you in person why I have beef with you, and we are going to resolve it.
Yes.
We are going to resolve it in person. There's
See,
no internet. There's
I
no
would feel like
internet.
I'm that way too. I go straight to like the horse's mouth, and I'm like, okay, let's get this shit out the water.
Yeah. So I think most of these kids, their problem is they want to vent on
Hmm.
social media, and then it gets misunderstood, it gets mistranslated, and the other person read it and they clap back, and it's just a social media clapping back and forward.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Well.
but it's cute, it's over, it's done. You know, I always tell her, I call her and I say, listen, ugly bitch, do you have beef with me? Calla. Do you have beef with me? No. Do you have any pork chop with me? Do you have any ground beef, any sirloin with me? Any type of meat with me? She's like, no. Okay, okay.
Yeah. Well, here's another question I have for a revelation. So let's talk about the real plot twist. Season getting postponed in April after everything went down with Southern Knights Orlando. We all know that story.
Ooh, what story? I don't know what you're talking about. Ooh, ooh. Oh, are you talking about the fracking?
Yeah. So what was
Ooh.
your reaction when you found out?
ha, ha. Okay. I told them. Um, I okay. So I was sleeping in my coffin, right? I was
Mhm.
sleeping, getting my beauty sleep. Ooh. And then the bitch Roxanne called me because she was supposed to come that day to my house.
Yeah.
And she called me and said, "This is open the door. Something bad really happened." I'm like, bitch, I'm gonna fucking kill you. Okay. And I opened the door and she told me. And I said, no, bitch, you're lying. You are fucking lying. You're telling me this just to mess with me. You, yes. And the season may be canceled. And I was like, if they cancel the fucking season, I'm gonna set fire to the fucking rain.
Yeah.
I'm gonna set fire to the motherfucking rain because I already spent all this money in all these outfits, so they better go figure this shit out. Because this season is gonna happen. I don't care where, even if it's in the pits of hell, but we are going to do this. If I have to drag every single one of them by their wigs and get them to the stage, I will.
Mhm.
But then I smoke a cigarette, I relax, and I say, okay, let me see the big picture here. Let me see. Let me see the big picture. I said, well, this is so fucking gross. I don't want to be a part of something that, you know.
Mhm.
Also, I was very concerned about the safety. So I heard what the other contestants said. I said, you know what, they're right. We support each other as a sisterhood. We support each other, and then everything turned out to be okay. The owner that is right now, operating Southern has taken the right steps.
Yeah.
They make sure that the safety, is um, up there. So yeah,
Well, so far it's been going well so far.
yeah. So far,
All right,
ooh,
Madness. Now that you're on Orlando Drag Race Live, I have a little game I like to call Seven Circles of Shade. But this isn't just any game.
okay,
You see, and hunters must be properly judged. And tonight you are the judge, jury, and unholy executioner.
Oh.
I'm gonna throw out some names of your fellow cast members, and I want your raw, unfiltered, demonic truth. Read them, drag them, roast them, summon their demons, whatever feels right in your dark, cursed soul. But let's be real, some of these drag artists are already burning. And I just want to know who deserves to be shoved deeper in the pit. You ready?
I'm ready. Let's go.
Let the damnation begin. Cinch Badiati.
Cinch. What do you want me to say if I will murder them?
Basically, you're reading them to death.
Oh, you want me to read them bitches?
And tell them why they belong in hell.
Oh, okay. So, Cinch. Oh my God. I wish this interview could happen like months ago because I was really hating all of these bitches, but now I like them. But I don't know what's happening to me. I'm starting to like these bitches. They're starting to grow on me. But when I first, started to meet them, um, I don't know. When you don't know people, you just assume they are some type of way, and I started to call Singe, Karma, and E the hairy clique because E is the mustache, Karma is the beard, and Singe is the eyebrow. So the hairy clique. And these bitches were always on my nerve. I was like, oh my God, Singe is so annoying, so loud. Always fighting with Kalia. But yeah, now they're nice to me.
Well, if
They're
you
nice
had to give them one read of why they belong in hell so bad, what would it be?
girl with Singe. She's not even Singe. So she needs to Singe so she can call herself Singe.
Okay, here's another one. Stigma.
Uh,
Come on, I need you to have I need the
people
library be open tonight.
people are gonna think I'm nice. Fuck. I
Come on,
fucking love
imagine this is like Drag
Stigma.
Race where you got your reading glasses on.
Right? I fucking love Stigma. Like Stigma. Oh my God, I need to read Stigma. Oh, what can I say about Stigma? Oh, well, I'm glad you're dead, bitch. Zombie. Zombie bitch.
Okay, E.
Ugh. He's so fucking boring.
Yeah.
I told her like, oh, you're boring. Like, ugh. But I met her in person the other night out of drag, and I was like, oh my God, you have a personality. You are fun. Wow, I was gagged because when you remember her Meet the Queens video.
Yes.
So I was so like, oh my God, she's like an enigma. Like, ooh, what is E? Like, ooh. When she posted the video, I was like, hmm. Mm-hmm. And then it's over. It ended.
Well, so E, we have boring ass bitch under that line.
Yeah, boring as bitch. I'm like, girl, that's it. That's it. Bye. The only interesting about you is your mustache, bitch. It's not even real.
Well, what about Diamond Bonet? Yeah, come on, you got this one.
Diamond. I love Diamond. I cannot say nothing bad about my Diamond. I love her. Yeah, skip Diamond. I can't.
Roxanne Cox.
Oh, well, now we're talking. Well, Roxanne Cox. Roxanne Cox. She is.
I know if you had to roast her in a challenge, you would.
Oh, girl, I didn't think about like a roasting challenge for these bitches because you know what? This is the thing. I can be very shady, but these bitches, all of them are, most of them are cancers. What is your sign?
I am a Virgo, rising sign Aries.
Okay, so I am an Aquarius. I'm the only earth sign in that cast.
Mhm.
So you know my ass is weird, creative, but also my emotions are not. No,
I know
but
how Aquarius be. I read a lot on that zodiac.
all of these bitches are cancers, and sometimes I say something and they're very sensitive and they're like, oh madness, oh madness, no, you're being a little bit, oh I don't know, they get defensive. I'm like, go, I'm joking, it's a joke, it's a joke, I love you, it's a joke. So Roxanne, um let's just say she is part of the plus size divas now, and she can sit on cinch and she will swallow her maybe.
I read for that. Okay,
Mm.
here's another one. Jordan Jade.
Who
Jordan Jade.
who that? The one with the chicken feathers?
Exactly.
Mm.
I
She
think
can,
you I think you read it. I think you read her a lot right there. You want to go deeper or no? You want me to go ahead?
no, I don't have to go deeper because already her shin is hurry. Like there's no contour that can cut that break of a shin. That's the T.
Carmen Bailey.
Girl, she is um she don't talk. I don't know nothing about that bitch. I haven't met her, so she's like a fart. I saw her in the promo, and then I haven't done. I haven't.
You
I
haven't
don't know
heard from her
nothing about her.
since.
So
So
she's like a fart. She appeared that day. We never see her again.
okay, one of my all-time favorites, Annie Day now.
Oh my god, Ari Day now. She is the Annie. I love you. I always have to put this. Oh, let me hold myself a little bit. Ooh. But yeah, if you want to go to Walmart and buy a great value version of Trixie Mattel, that's any day
I can see that. I can see
now.
that.
Yeah,
Yes.
hmm.
Okay, here's another one of your
But
sisters that
she's
we
my
hung out with
sister. I love her.
Sunday. Karma St. Frost.
Karma, 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 karma. She's my sister and I love her. And she's another cancer. She's very sensitive. So I'm going to keep it cute and simple. Um,
Yeah, yeah, we get it right there. So my drag sister is the last one to be named, Kalia motherfucking Cage.
Kalia. Kalia, 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 Kalia,
You can go
Kalia.
in deep because we read each other all the
Oh
fucking
yeah, I
time.
know, I know, I know, I know. My sister Kalia is. She can take it. She can take it. Um, I don't know what shade I can throw at her. Um, she. I don't know. She needs to blend a lot more her makeup. Like I don't know. Bleach. Oh, bleach. Clean your brushes. That's it. Boom. Clean your brushes.
Clean
And
your
she knows why I
brushes.
say, and she knows why I say that.
Now, Madness, tell me who in the cast is destined for internal damnation and who might actually crawl their way out of hell makes the finale.
So, there's a lot of stuff going on behind the scene.
Mhm.
That's the only thing I can say. Mm, I'm sad, I'm pissed, and angry, and people will know why. But I'm gonna stick with what I said since the beginning.
Mhm.
You know what? Fuck E for saying she's the winner of the season. Girl, fuck you. So stupid. Um, for me, I win already, point blank. But Roxanne, Annie, and Diamond are top three material.
Yes.
If one of them is not in the competition, then it's me in the top three.
Mhm.
That's it.
I see it now.
Yes.
All right,
But either
Matt.
way, I still win. I'm still there. I'm still in whatever top. I'm still there.
Hey, you
Top
still
four.
you made it on this season, so that's a good win enough. Because that will set you up for a lot of bookings afterwards. Believe me when I say that.
It's not enough. I need that crown.
All right, Madness. We conjured the spirits, walked through the depths of hell, and now it's time to step into the fire of what we like to call Orlando Drag Race Live. You ready?
Yes.
Orlando Drag Race Live is just around the corner. It's actually next month. And the battle for the crown is about to begin. So let's start with the obvious. How are you feeling as this competition gets closer? Are you stepping into it with full confidence, or are the pre-show jitters stepping in?
Can you answer that question yourself? What do you think, bitch? Do you see
I
any?
think you're just ready to win that fucking crown, bitch.
Only thing I'm gonna say is that I can sometimes get nervous because I'm not nervous.
Yes. Well, we'll see because I can't wait to see what you're gonna bring out like the premiere.
Woo! It's gonna be fun.
So every drag artist knows their first impression can set the tone for the entire competition. How are you going to make an unforgettable entrance at the premiere? Can you tell me, or is it like top secret?
My first week.
Don't worry, this is gonna be posted this is gonna be posted after. So
Ooh. But I can tell you something. I am gonna do something that nobody expects from me. And this is the thing. Every single night, it's something like here's a box, right?
Mhm.
You have a box right here. And all of these bitches are grabbing paper from this box.
Yes.
Ooh, you know what this bitch is doing?
What?
I am creating my own fucking box and I'm taking all of it for me. So if you think, oh, this bitch is gonna do week one, maybe something about a wish and the only thing I can tell you,
Yes.
it's gonna be madness. Every single night. It's going, you are gonna say, what the fuck is in this
I
big
see. I
box?
expect every
What
time from
the
you to be
fuck?
shocked. That's what I expect from
What
you.
the fuck? And also, my sister, Addie Love, that also compete, I love how I can relate with her style of drag because it's also chaotic. It's
Yes.
also shocking, and you don't know what the bitch is gonna do.
Yes.
So if you love Addie Love, and if you love that craziness, I can say she's crazy. This is madness.
Well, spooky fans, you got your answer right there. Okay, so let's talk about the cast. You've had a chance to meet the cast at casting, photo shoots, or just around the Orlando scene. Who are you most excited to compete with, and who do you think will be the biggest challenge to compete with?
Challenge. What do you mean challenge? Like backstage or
So, who is your biggest competition? I'm gonna
oh
rephrase it again.
oh yeah, because if it's backstage biz, there's I'm not gonna have any trouble with nobody. I'm gonna tell you that. um, I think, honest, through my biggest competition is Roxanne. Um, I'm excited to just start this fucking shit. Started already, and really enjoy the ride. Enjoy the ride. Like I'm, I'm such a crazy performer that I know that people are just gonna or love me or just say, "What the fuck is this?" And it's the same with every artist that do like, for you example, Samara, you don't do typical drag. You want to
Yeah.
push yourself and do something. So this is it's not for everybody.
I feel like for
So
me to like follow that up, I feel like for me, I can step into every box, but I like alternative more.
yeah, yeah, and I can relate to that too. So that's why I can say that I'm excited, and I saw a little bit of what these bitches can do
Mm.
because I was there in the other competition and I saw them. Um, but I have something of advantage because they don't know what I can do.
They haven't seen the full glory of what is madness.
Yeah, because they thought at the beginning that I was a new drag queen,
Mm.
and I created this persona recently. But I've been doing drag for 11 years, baby. I just changed my persona and my name.
Well, they don't know what's about to come out.
They don't know. They don't know who was this person before. They haven't seen me perform. They don't know nothing. So that's my advantage. They don't know. I know what they can do.
Well, unlike a TV competition with months of editing, this is all happening in real time. Live
Yes.
performances, live reactions, no second takes. How do you think that changes the game?
Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. I like it because that way you're gonna see everything raw. Like I like it. I like everything raw.
Mhm.
You know, I don't like to eat my meat cooked. I like it raw. So let's give the people everything fresh there. And bitches better glue their wigs. I don't want any season 17 wigs flying, popping everywhere. It's live, bitch. Glue your fucking wig.
All you need,
Like
all you need is the lace bond glue, what I use. Glue that shit down, and then put the pens in it, and you're fine.
I
But they
use
don't. They never learn. They never
I use
learn.
crazy glue.
Bitch, how the hell you get that fucking off?
I love pain. I just ah 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 ah. I
See,
love
I
the
see, I
pain.
can't do that. That's not me.
But
Because I like
the
my
wig
boy
is not
hair.
gonna come off. Believe me, it's not gonna come off.
Well, your drag is deeply rooted in horror, but Orlando Drag Race Live is known for pushing artists outside their comfort zone. How do you plan to stay true to your brand while still showing versatility?
Here's the thing. My my brand is mine. So I can do whatever the fuck I want. I can do what, hear me, any of
I
the
got
judges,
you. I
any
got
of
you.
the judges hear me. I can do whatever the fuck I want. Okay? And I can do it all. You have seen me do pretty drag. I can
Mhm.
pull it down like that because if you're pretty, girl.
Yes.
But I can also take it to the next level
Mhm.
and be crazy and ugly. I can do a lot of stuff that most of these girls are afraid to do.
Mhm.
And I'm not afraid of none of these bitches because I know I'm funny. I know I'm talented. I know I can push the boundaries. And also, I can help a bitch out. I have a good heart.
Well, there you go, audience. Whatever you get madness, you're gonna see crazy, ugly, and just purified madness.
Yes.
So live audience brings a whole new level of pressure. Are you someone who thrives? Wait, we can go ahead and just like answer this question now. Yes, you are someone that loves the energy of a fucking crowd.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And yes. And if anything, if I believe me, the crowd is gonna go wild. And if they're not gonna go wild, I'm gonna make them go wild.
Mhm.
If I have to, oh, there's no reaction. Nobody's doing something. Okay, let me just take my dick out and piss on the stage. Maybe that will get a
Yeah.
reaction. They're gonna.
That would give me a reaction. I'd be like, what the fuck?
You sign up for this. You pay in the front of the club to see this horse. So
Yes.
you got the craziness.
Winning this competition could be a huge moment for your career. What would taking home the title mean to you, and how do you plan to use the momentum from ODRL to further your drag journey?
Well, I'm gonna be very honest. Um, it's gonna be very important for me because I love the competition setting. I love to push myself. I love to grow as an entertainer. So this will mean that a person like me
Mhm.
that is weird, that is creative, but also misunderstood sometimes, can get far and
Yeah.
can thrive by being themselves.
Mhm.
Because nowadays I feel like drag is put in a mold. Like, oh, you're a drag queen. I want you to be like this, and I want you to paint like this. Because if you're not like this, then you're not doing drag. And
Yes. Yeah.
I appear and I say, you know what? Fuck that.
Mhm.
Fuck that. I am gonna do whatever the fuck I want. And if there's a, for example, if there is a challenge that is the evening gown, if I fucking wanna wear prolapse anal in all my fucking body, just
Mhm.
prolapse butts and ass everywhere, and put rhinestone on it, and be fierce and beautiful, I'm gonna fucking do it.
That part. Madness, like us, we're going, and I need you to take me with you. Well, actually, I need to take you with me, is how I meant to say, through the underworld portals as we go back in time.
Let's go.
So here you are as a little kid watching their very first horror movie. What were you like as a kid? Were you always drawn to the dark, the spooky, and theatrical, or did that come later?
So, ooh, I was born and raised in a household that was very Christian.
Mhm.
So for some reason, I'm always like the horror, the gore, but it wasn't allowed in my house. So I always sneak like at 3 a.m. and turn on the television, and that is when the horror movies were playing. I was just stood there and watched the television, and I was so fascinated with the survivors. The women were so sexy, and then the goreness, and then the horror. My One of my all-time favorite characters is Freddy Krueger because in my time, he was always, in TV and everything, and he's so shady, he's so sassy, and I
Yes.
love it. He can throw shade, and then, boop, he kills you, and I love that. And one time, I was watching a Freddy horror movie, and my brother wake up, and he was like, "Oh, what are you doing?" I was like, "Oh, let's go, let's watch this movie," and he was so scared, and I was like, "It's only a movie." Like, so yeah, and to this day, I'm always fascinated with the horror movies. But nowadays, the horror movies sucks. So it's like new movies are jump scare after jump scare. I'm like, ooh,
Yes.
3 seconds, wait for it. There's gonna be a jump scare. I can feel it.
So
Woo!
it's more, do you like gore or do you like psychological?
I like both, but I don't like the obvious horror movies. Like
Mhm.
nowadays, I can tell you, I like a movie like Hereditary, for example. Have you seen that movie?
I don't think I
Hereditary.
have. Hereditary, yes.
Yes, excuse my accent. It's a movie that is it was so psychological, but it was like, you know, I love those type of movies, but I also love movies like
See, I
what was
like the psychological too. Like my favorite's Us.
yes, I love Us. Um, but the what scared me,
Mhm.
the only thing that scared me is, and this is in real life, is aliens.
You don't like Alien versus Predator, bitch?
No, 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 no. Hear me out. Hear me out. In real life, OT, I'm surrounded with a lot of paranormal shit.
Yes.
I have seen demons, ghosts. I have seen it all. I'm like, you
So
good? Are
so
you good,
what
baby?
what you're telling me when you see a xenomorph, you scream?
No, no, no. Hear me out. Hear me out. I have seen demons, and I'm like, are you good, baby? Okay, you stay there. We're good. If you don't stay too long, you're gonna pay rent. Okay, good. But I don't look to the sky, bitch. I don't look to the sky. I don't look up. No, like me and the sky. When I'm telling you a movie like The Fourth Kind or Nope,
That fucking scared you, didn't it?
I just can't. Because it's. Have you seen The Fourth Kind?
Yes, I have. It's one of my favorite sci-fi movies.
But for me, it's not even sci-fi. It's horror. It's like, oh my god, no, 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 no. Aliens, don't fucking visit us. Stay there. If I see a fucking alien in front of me, no.
Okay, so before we do go on, and I want to follow that up. So I know we talked about your crush, Freddy Krueger. My crush was always because my favorite horror movie is Scream. So my crush has always been Billy Loomis, to be honest.
Yeah, but Scream for me, it was just a basic movie. I like the
I like slasher flicks, that's why.
yeah, I can like slasher, but I like more a twist of creative with paranormal, like something. sci-fi-ish in the
Yeah.
movie. So Scream, I enjoy the Scream movies,
Hmm.
but for example, with Jason, you have like a touch of like sci-fi with it.
Yeah.
And one of my favorite Jason movies, that movie with the girl that have telekinesis that can
Mhm.
move. Have you seen that movie with Jason? That's an old movie, but it was so entertaining. That was one of my favorites Jason movie. Look it up. I think it's the fourth movie or the fifth.
I think that is that no, cause Jason Goes to Hell. No,
Yeah,
I think it's the third or fourth one. I'm not for sure.
yeah. So and now I'm low key loving the Terrifier.
I do love myself some Terrifier. I love Art the Clown. I'm just like, Art, I don't care what you gotta do, but I will take that clown dick up my ass, is what I will.
Whew, yes, 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 yes.
So growing up, did you feel like you fit in or were you more of an outsider?
Okay, so I am I'm a type of person that all my weirdness, all my weirdness is in here.
Mhm.
And this is the way that I can express what is in here.
Yeah.
But this is only the tip of the iceberg.
Mhm.
What I can say is that I I have the talent to blend, if you know what I mean.
To blend in, fit in,
I
right
have the
in.
talent to blend. I have and as you know, in ours, they don't know how to do this.
Yes.
You know what I mean. But in reality, in my mind, in reality, I am a very fucking weird person.
Mhm.
I am weird as fuck, and this is the only way I can show the world that yes, it's it's
It's
weird,
meant.
but it's
It,
cool. So as a kid, I was always blending. I hated sport, but I had to do sports because
mhm.
everybody was doing sport. I was just blending in. I was
Yeah.
just whatever until I found drag, and I was like, oh shit, this is the tea. I can express myself and be weird. Like I don't know. I just never imagined myself being my true self,
Yeah.
but at the same time blending in.
So as you came into like drag, which we go into, what was it like before I go into more of the drag journey? What was it like coming out? What was that journey like for you?
Well, it was a journey. It was a journey because I, like I said, I was raised in a Christian household, right?
Mhm.
Um, but I was sleeping with the son of the pastor.
Ah, there's a satanic we see.
I slept with him in the church. I slept with him in the house of the pastor. I slept with him everywhere, honey. Until they found out, and of course, they kicked me out of the house because I am the devil who corrupted the son of the pastor.
Yes.
And he's now married and with children, and bless his heart, he knows he was taking this dick.
Ah,
But,
he knows he put himself on the wild side. Okay, so we talked about passion of drag, but every drag artist has a discovery moment. The first time they saw drag and thought, I need to do that. What was yours?
okay, so I came from Puerto Rico,
Mhm.
right? I was born and raised in Puerto Rico. So my first time seeing drag was Nina Flowers in
Whoa.
person. And I was like, wow, this she's God. Like, is she's so amazing. Like her craftsmanship, her art, everything was like I want to I want to do that.
Yeah.
But I was like back then it was like few drag queens that were doing drag. It was only Nina. I think Jessica was starting
Mhm.
freshly. Madame was doing drag. Like it was few of them, and they were not. I'm not gonna tell you how old I am, but
Yes.
there were not enough resources to be drag. Like
Mhm.
they were not YouTube. They were not like makeup for drag queens. Like it was a challenge to be a drag queen back
Yeah.
in the. Besides those fierce divas that already had their shit together. The only way you can be a drag queen was having a drag mother or entering a drag house.
Yeah.
And my ass was not gonna belong to nobody. I'm too rebel to have a drag mother.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
I was like, no, I don't think this is for me. But then I was I was watching television. I got cable by that time, and I got Logo. And then
Yes.
I watched the season 2 finale season 2 finale that was premiering. And I was like, I was with a group of friends at my house, and I was like, there is a program about drag queens, like. And then I saw Raven in that finale outfit, and I was like, I want to do it.
Mhm.
I want to do it. It's possible. I see somebody like Raven. I was like, yes, I love the aesthetic. Like it just connected. I fell in love with Nina Flowers and with Raven. Like this is it. So I started learning little by little, preparing little by little, until I was enough ready to put myself out there. So yeah, those were my inspirations
So
back
what was
then.
that first moment like for you when you sat down to that stage for the first time?
So I can describe it as a demon possession,
Yes.
basically, because I it was my first time. I was like, I don't know, like what is gonna happen. And the moment I stood up in the stage and I was like very high and seeing everybody,
Mm.
I was like, ooh, people are watching me. Like
Yeah.
they're seeing me. And for a split second, I got scared. But then the music played, and
Mm.
it was like something took over.
Yes.
And just something said, you're born to do this. You are a fucking star. So
Yeah.
do the motherfucking thing. And then I was like, ooh, I'm here.
Mm.
I start performing. And since that moment, I never got nervous. So that's what I say. I sometimes get nervous that I am not nervous.
I think like for me when I'm out of drag, there's AJ, but like when I always tell people when I put on Samara completely like takes over. And then by the time I get off stage, I don't even know what the fuck like she just did. But everybody's like
Yeah,
screaming. Yeah.
yeah. You literally like it's like a memory erase thing. After you complete it, it's like, okay, I don't know what I did there, but people are clapping and I slay early.
Yeah, that's why I always say Samara's my inner demon right here. So
Yes,
you've seen the looks that I've been doing, Madness.
yes, I know, and I live.
Yeah. What made you be like, I want to take drag as a career?
Um, I honestly I love Taco Bell, and every time I get out of a gig, I
Mhm.
stuff my face with burritos of Taco Bell, and
Yeah.
I poop a lot so much. It's like the best feeling of the world just to poop in drag is everything. So I can say that what excites me on my turning point is Taco Bell.
Taco
Just
Bell.
Taco Bell. Just eat, stuff my face with burrito, and then just release those demons.
See, I remember I was talking about it at the table Sunday night. I was like, see, where you're a Taco Bell girly, I'm more of the McDonald's where I'm just like, I need a triple cheeseburger, two triple cheeseburger, large fry. That's me.
What kind of creature are you? Who loves McDonald's, girl?
I like burgers at night. Okay, I'm sorry.
But burritos, just okay, just think about
See me for
it.
burritos.
Burrito.
See me for this one. Like I will have Taco Bell or Chipotle when I am not in drag, but when after a gig, I'd rather have McDonald's. 'Cause I don't want to be shitting all night. That's just
No,
me.
baby, no, 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 no. Listen. Listen. By the way, my fan is already available, so you look
You
in
guys
the
want to check
link.
out at Niji Fans over there, and I'll post it in the
Yeah.
description as well for you.
Woo! So,
So
um,
let's talk about since we talked
oh,
about reality TV. I got one question for you that you wanted me to ask you.
yes.
Many queens dream of making it on Drag Race or Dragula. Do you see yourself auditioning for either, and
Okay, so
why?
here's the team. Here's the team. As a consumer, I love Dracula. Like
Mhm.
for me, what excites me the most, Dracula, Drag Race.
Yeah.
Like you don't understand. Like every new episode of Dracula is like an orgasm for me.
Mhm.
It's like I love Dracula so much. Like it's the best thing ever invented. As a contestant, I will never do it, baby. I can't. I can do the horror, the glamour, the gore.
You're scared of those like exterminations, aren't you?
Fuck that. There's no listen,
Yeah.
listen, listen. There's nobody ever gonna touch me. There's nobody ever gonna throw me out of a plane. There's no, 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 no,
Did you
no,
see the episode of this recent season when they were swimming with 3,000 sharks?
no. It's a no for me. If you change the format when I'm there to an only lip sync for your life, yes, I'll be there gladly. But there's no fucking way that nobody's gonna touch me
Mhm.
or no, there's no way in hell. As a fan, it's my favorite show. Will I compete in Drag Race if given the opportunity? Yes,
Mhm.
because it's something that I can do.
Mhm.
I consider that I can fit in that format, being having uniqueness, nerve, talent, and what was the other one? Big dick? No,
Charisma,
yeah,
uniqueness, their talent.
yeah, that
It
part.
spells out cunt. That's why.
Yeah, that part is not big dick. So charisma. I have charisma. Yeah, I have talent. Yeah, I have nerve a lot. And what's the other one?
Uniqueness.
Girl, there you go. And at the end, I can do the lip sync. Sure, why not? I believe that I can. I am a great actress. I can sing. I can sew. Girl, I can do it all.
Hey,
So,
if we can have alternative girls like Arietti and Lydia B. Collins on this recent season, I think you can make it too.
but the only twist is I am going to make great television because I don't want to go to Drag Race to compete. I am
Yes.
going to do a reality TV show. I am going to go to make great television
Yes.
because after I want to watch it myself. I want to say, ooh, that bitch ate that. Oh, that bitch, yeah, yeah, Jade.
Well, Madness, we summoned demons, burned through the competition, and unearthed your past. But now it is time for the real test. Are you ready to go full unhinged?
Ooh, what are you gonna make me do?
This is Madness Unhinged, the game that will get you canceled, banned, and possibly exorcised.
Oh, I love being canceled. Woo!
No holding back, no playing it safe. Just pure, unfiltered, R-rated horror drag debauchery. So let's see how deep this darkness you're willing to go. You ready?
I'm ready.
Well, Madness had to show one object inside of herself on stage for performance. What would it be, and how would the audience react?
Um, Inside of me, oh, baby Jesus, I think.
I see that.
Oh, yes. And then it would be so fun just to eat it.
Just eat the baby on the fucking
Eat the
stage.
baby Jesus. Ooh, yes. I always wanted to do a number where when I am Virgin Mary and I just perform an abortion on stage, like, oh, and just eat the baby. Like, oh. But I know it's gonna get me canceled. But you know what? At this point in my life, I think I'm gonna get pregnant to do that.
Well, here's the next one. You've been given an unlimited budget to create the most disgusting, horrifying, R-rated drag experience of all time. What's happening on that stage?
What is happening on that stage? I'm not gonna even be there.
You're
If
not
you're
even gonna
gonna
be
give
there?
no, if you're gonna give me money, bitch, I'm gonna go on a cruise. Bye. What do you
Yeah.
mean? Or I'm gonna create like an AI THISIS Madness, a robot. She's gonna perform for me. Bitch, go, do your thing. But I'm here being
You like,
pretty.
I'm gonna be on the cruise relaxing.
Yeah,
They
bitch.
be like, come back from the cruise, be like, did the show go well? Yeah, it did. You got
Oh,
money.
yeah, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Great. But now to answer your question, I think I will have a lot of I always wanna make a like a huge outfit made only out of glasses, broken glasses, and have reflection of like black lasers like coming through. And why not something like grab me and pull me up, and then like black ooh start coming out of my vagina while they have me on the sky, like a lot of black goo. Like, have you seen the movie Silent Hill,
I
when at the
have.
end they put like the strings in their puchacha and then
Yes.
split her? that that part, I was like, oh no, they're not gonna go there. They're not gonna just put that wires on the puchacha. They're not gonna do that. Then she was like, oh, oh, oh. I'm like, oh, yeah, they did that. They did that. So something like that. I want like something that pull me to the air and then open my legs and then a lot of black blood start
A
coming
lot of
out.
black blood just comes right straight out.
What do you think? Well, that will cost a lot of money to do. So,
You had an unlimited budget with that question.
oh, then let's do that. And after that, send me to a cruise to Alaska. Woo, let's do it.
Okay, you have to perform in a haunted house where the audience is allowed to physically torture you for the sake of art. What's the worst thing they could do that you actually let happen?
Baby, it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. Let me tell you right now, it's not gonna happen. I am not the victim here. I'm the killer. I am not. Listen to me. There's no way. I can turn really quick in a WE fighter.
Yes.
Really quick. WWE fighter in point 0.1 second. So no, girl, I don't like. I don't. I'm an Aquarius. I don't like people touching me. I only torture myself. Like, that's the only thing. I can just grab a knife and start masturbating.
You want to be like 50 Shades of Grey and have a red room over there?
No, no, because
No.
I don't like people touching me. Like, to be honest, I that's the only thing that gives me anxiety is people touching me. I don't like people touching me. I don't like it. Like,
They're not a
I
BDSM girly.
I like the respect. I like if you approach me,
Mhm.
like the respect of can I get closer? Hey, can I give? I ask for permission.
So
I don't like
so spooky fans, you heard it here first. Madness is a vanilla girly over here. Yeah.
girl. No, 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 no. But
Yeah.
no, 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 no. But to be honest, I prefer to give the pain. If that makes sense.
So you're more of a dominatrix, you would say.
Oh, girl. Hello, hello. That is my pleasure. Seeing the pain. You are not gonna touch this demon.
Yes.
No, no. There's nobody that has been created in the earth below or above that can just come and do some damage in this body.
Mhm.
No. When it's created, then let me know. I will do it.
Well, okay. So here's a $1 million question. You're offered $1 million to permanently fuse your drag persona with one of the most depraved serial killers in history. Who do you pick and how do you reimagine them in drag?
Do they have to be a real one,
They do have to be a real horror icon.
not fictional?
Well, they can be fictional. We're talking about horror movie icons.
Okay, yeah, I was thinking about choosing a real serial killer. I was like, oh, that's not gonna be cute.
Yeah. I mean, we could go there too.
No, 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 no.
So before
No,
you
because
do answer that question,
yeah,
is it just me? But I know I say this all the time, but I've always been attracted to the Mendez brothers and also Jeffrey Dahmer.
yes, yes, but it's sad. When something like I can fantasize of something when it's fictional. When
Hmm.
something is real, then it's different. It's like wow, like ooh, no, 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 because I don't know. But what I can tell you is that I will fuck them in a heartbeat. Like,
Yes. Come on, Lyle and Eric especially.
oh my
Yes. I don't know
god.
if you saw the recent Monster season.
Yeah, and the guy that played Jeffrey Dahmer, that's also in American Horror Story. Oh my god, I don't remember his name, but
Evan
I'm
Peters.
Evan Peters. I'm obsessed,
Yes.
obsessed. So yeah, but girl, I love myself some. Well, to fuck Freddy's not the guy. Maybe.
I mean, he do got that long tongue for a reason in your dreams.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
that's good. But Daddy has to be Jason. Jason is Daddy. Like
Jason Voorhees. There we go.
Jason is Daddy.
Okay, so Satan himself appears and tells you that to gain eternal drag fame, you must lick something completely vile. What is it, and do you do it?
What is it?
Yes.
Karma's beer.
Ah!
Would I do it? No, probably not. Probably not.
Even if drag fame was on the line for you,
Ooh. Well,
it's eternity right there, eternal drag fame.
ooh, I guess I have to be drunk then. Put the anesthesia in me. Let's do it.
Okay, so a club tells you they will crown you their reigning queen, but only if you perform an act so shocking that people might faint. What do you do?
Perform something that is so shocking.
Hmm.
What do I do?
Yes.
Um, what will I do? Hmm. I guess I can go and find myself in a Wawa, a very straight, ugly redneck trumpets and fist him in the stage.
And show that hospital scene come to life. That story that we just heard. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so you've been given the power to make one lawless, horrific act legal for just one night. What do you choose?
Like the Porsche,
Yes.
do something illegal
Yes.
for one night. Um, Something illegal for one night. I guess I will go and steal maybe Roxanne and Diamond's drag.
Roxanne and Diamond's drag right
Yeah,
there.
steal their drag because they're closer to me. So I'm gonna steal their drag, and then they cannot say anything because it's legal.
Well, here's a lot. Here's we have the last like four. So you have to create a drag performance that guarantees you'll be banned from every major venue in the country. What does it involve?
Well, I don't think I can do something that could get me banned. I don't think so. Oh, you know what? I want to use something shady. So one time I was in a competition back in the island, but this was years ago,
Mm,
years. And then one of the challenges was a personification night.
yes.
And one of the producers of the competition was like pushing me to do Jennifer Hudson.
Really?
And by that time there was no blackface or anything.
Yeah.
So he was telling me, no, you can paint yourself black and whatever, whatever. But because as a Puerto Rican, there's no like, there's no racism in our culture because we are also Africans with Tainos, and so we don't see that. But I'm still light skinned,
Mhm.
and I was like, I don't think that's something that I see myself doing, but I didn't thought that it was, something that in the future will be something bad.
Yeah.
And I said, you know what? I think Adele is more something that I can do because I was focusing on the songs, and the one that it was like, and I'm telling you, it was like, oh, I want to do that song, but I don't want to, paint myself in another skin color.
Mhm.
So I think if I was stupid by that time and I was listening to those producers and I would have done that, I would be banned now.
Yeah.
Probably. But I was not stupid, girl. I said, listen, I'm gonna do myself some Adele. I'm gonna stay with the fat white bitch point blank. And I was sickening.
Okay, you ready for the
What,
next
what,
one?
what, what, what else can I do that can get me banned? I mean, if I eat a baby, will that be bad? I don't know. Some of these things I always ask my
We're gonna
sister
think what would get you canceled. What would get you canceled in Orlando real quickly if you did it in the club?
not do a split.
Ah! That's pretty much ever, girl.
Right? If you don't do a split, you're not an Orlando drag queen, so that will get me canceled.
Okay, so the Boulay brothers invite you to compete on Dragula, but your first challenge is a self-mutilation showcase. What's your go-to stunt?
He said, what?
Self-mutilation.
You know what? I'm just gonna look at them and say thank you for everything you have done to this point, but you can mutilate your fucking self, bitches. And I
Yeah.
will see myself right there to the exit. And if you wanna kill me, good luck.
Yeah. Okay, so you have to incorporate a dead body into your next performance. Where are you getting it from, and what are you doing with it?
Um, Probably or either fuck him or eat him. Oh my god, I'm such like
Where would you
cheesy.
get it from, though?
Um, I can create it, like with
You wouldn't just go to the graveyard and be like, shh, shh, shh.
Girl, no,
Yeah.
that's nasty. That's nasty. No. No, 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 no. I was just created and make it out of gelatin or something that is edible.
hmm
And but you know what? Low key, I love grape jars. I love to sit down and talk to the dead people.
Yes, I do that the same every Day of the Dead. I just go down and just sit down.
I like the graveyards. I like to talk to. It's the most like calm place to go. So yes, but I'm very respectful with the dead. So I
Yes.
will never like mutilate a dead graveyard. No.
See, me to answer that question, I feel like I would be like, because my favorite horror movie of all time is Frankenstein. So I feel
Yeah.
like I would create that hot guy back to life. Especially
Ooh,
after seeing Lisa Frankenstein. You saw how hot Cole Sprouse got in that movie.
ooh. Yes, that's a great idea. But he has to give me permission. As the ghost, if the ghost says yes, you can do it. Oh, okay, baby, let's do it. You give me permission. If I have the consent, ooh, of course, let's do it.
Okay, so last two. You wake up one day with the uncontrollable urge to eat human flesh. Whose body part are you eating first, and how are you preparing it?
Diamond's cock.
And how are you preparing that cock on the grill?
Raw.
Raw. There we
Raw.
go.
Just hi Diamond, how are you?
Yeah.
Mmm. That was good.
So, but is it hard or is it soft?
Girl, all right, what do you mean? What do you
Yeah.
mean? The more blood, the better.
Yes.
Mhm.
The final question. If you could fully become a demon in real life, leaving beyond all humanity and mortality, what would be the first crime you commit?
The first crime I commit,
Yes.
kill Donald Trump, maybe.
I'm here for that. I'm here
Yeah,
for that.
I'll do it in front of everybody. Like, this is why you voted, bitches. Ah, here you have it. All yours.
Well, everyone give it up for my friend. This is Madness. I'm
Yeah.
beyond excited to see what you're going to bring to ODRO. And I already know it's going to be, as you're telling me, terrifying, a fierce ride. And I can't wait to witness every second of it. But I do want to say thank you, Madness, for letting me interview today on Unholy Encounters.
Of course. Thank you. And don't forget, Hail Satan.
Yes. And I will say, Madness, before you go, where can my spooky fans follow you?
Oh, they can follow me on Instagram at THISIS Madness. Also on TikTok and Facebook, I guess. Yes.
And I'll be tagging everything for all you spooky fans out there in that description as well. As well as if you want to buy merch from Madness as well. Easy fans.
And you know what? It's something really magnificent because I honestly wanted to give the twist and the touch of a real gaudy, horrific drag queen in the fan. So all my god kids out there, I did this for you. This is for
Yes.
you. So be rare, be weird, be a creep, be madness.
Well, if you're living in Orlando, buy a fan and also catch Madness like competing in ODRL in about April 1st, right?
Yes. April 1st, the full day. So we're going to have everybody there. All the fools are going to be there. And me.
And to all my satanic, spooky, and supernatural fans out there, stay haunted, stay wicked, and most importantly, as always, stay spooky, fans.